So if you're waking up stiff or achy, maybe you've got rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis, maybe you're just kind of feeling a little bit flat and tired, then you may be suffering with a form of chronic inflammation. And this chronic inflammation kind of builds up, and it does serve a purpose when we get injured to heal. But when this inflammation just keeps sitting on and stays there forever and ever, this no longer has health benefits and actually can lead to early and rapid aging. So let me talk about the 4 most common reasons that we see people have chronic inflammation. Okay? So the first one is insulin. So insulin is a hormone that is designed to break down sugars and convert it, but it also has some negative effects, and one of them is increasing a substance known as prostaglandin 2. And as it increases these prostaglandins, it increases inflammation that can lead to stiffness, achiness, and all other forms of chronic ill health issues as well. So there's a few big reasons that we see people have problems with insulin. High carb diets and high GR, high glycemic index diets, lots of refined sugar. These are the common reasons that we see people have high insulin levels. Also, diets that are quite low in fat can also create those issues. In some people who have problems metabolizing, breaking down saturated fat, that can also lead to this as well. That is less common. Second one, more broadly, is food in general. So things that are allergenic. So some people, foods such as lactose, gluten, these type of foods can lead to inflammatory reactions that create issues all over the human body, including inside the gut. And in some people, trans fatty acids also create a big problem as well. So these are fats that are hydrogenated, that have been cooked over and over, that have gone rancid, been left to air too much. These are all types of fats that can create problems and lead to inflammation as well. Third one is infection. So whenever we have an infection, we get a little bit of tissue damage with it. The body needs to send cells in order to kill that infection. The immune system goes crazy. The immune system throws free radicals at infections to try and break them down, and these can cause tissue damage. And all of this damage needs to be healed. And the way we heal is through inflammation and those cells that are associated with it. So viruses, bacteria, parasites, all of our microbes can have an effect on this and can create havoc within our system. Tissue damage is the last one. That's the big 4th one, which is a really broad topic when we talk about tissue damage, because there's so many things that can cause tissue damage. Let's have a look through the major ones. So autoimmune diseases. So autoimmune diseases are things like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, ulcerative colitis. This is where the immune system mistakes you for a foreign substance and starts attacking your system. And this can lead to tissue degradation and breakdown that the body has to try and heal up. So it's kind of attacking you and healing you all the time, which creates problems. Various toxins, we know even things like carbon tetrachloride and other forms of chemicals can create a huge burden on the liver. That liver can get damaged, which also leads to inflammatory responses. Free radicals, there's so many different forms of free radicals that we get exposed to. We generate free radicals when we're exposed to a lot of different things, including EMF and other chemicals and the like. So if we don't have enough antioxidants to knock off and remove those free radicals, that can create a similar issue as well. And the final one we talk about is the obvious one, and that is injury. When we do tissue damage, either through cutting ourselves, bruises, breaking limbs, whatever it is, this can lead to inflammation as well. Now, the key thing with this is inflammation is not a bad thing. We need to remember that. Yeah? So inflammation is not bad. It's when inflammation becomes consistent and prolonged that we start having our problems. And this really happens when we start getting an accumulation of all of these things over and over and over, or we have a prolonged exposure. So for example, high carb diets with lots of refined sugar, high amounts of allergens in the diet, along with trans fatty acids for years, will lead to this chronic inflammatory state that can lead to aging very, very early. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions on inflammation and what it means to your system, perhaps, please post it down or send me a message. I'm always happy to help in any way, shape, or form I can. Otherwise, hopefully you're loving our videos. If you do love them, please share them, like them. The more information we can get out to people, the more people we can help. Anyway, guys, I'm Trevor Chikuti from SpineWise, and we'll catch you in the next vid. Bye for now.